Alright, in this video we're going to take a look at how to create the main body panel of your air skimmer. So we made these in class some time ago, so we kind of need to think back and revisit the plan a little bit. With this project you've got this main body panel, which is kind of in blue. You've got the fins, which are in red. They kind of attach to the outside. The back part of the main body panel is angled down to create kind of a rear air scoop. And then there's a front air scoop that fits kind of in between underneath the front side of the main body panel. So to start out, we're going to make the main body panel, and let's look at some of the dimensions here, because we want to try to create this so that we have the fewest extrusions possible, so like the simplest way possible. The overall width is 4 inches, and the fold for the side edges is at 3 inches, so that means the little edges right here, the half-inch, they're a half-inch tall, and our rear scoop begins 3 inches forward. So we're going to draw this from the front view. We're actually going to draw this kind of as a rectangle from the front view. So on Inventor, I'm going to start, this is a new part file, so I just went up here to new part and selected that. And now I'm going to start a new sketch, and I'm just going to make it on the XY plane. I'm going to draw a rectangle that is 3 inches by a half-inch tall. So it's going to be 3, you just type that in and then hit tab and then 0.5 for a half inch. Let's focus that on the front view. And then I'm going to kind of draw this area with a line. Straight up, straight over. Make sure you get the little parallel sign there so that it's not angled, but it's actually perfectly even with the top edge, and then straight down. And this is going to be really small. Like, this is the thickness of our cardstock that we use to make these. So I'm actually going to dimension from this side to that side. That is going to be 0.05 inches. Very thin. It's like the thickness of the cardstock. This side is also 0.05, and then this part is 0.05 as well. Now I'm going to take the dimension off temporarily. We'll see if I need to. I'm going to trim this right there, and I'm actually okay there. So while I'm on this, something to point out, if I dimension, if I go from this side to that side, it should be 2.9 inches, right? Because we just subtracted 0.1 from 3 inches, so we've got 2.9. I don't need that number, I'm just kind of showing you where I'm going to get this next, some of the next dimensions for this. Alright, I'm going to finish this sketch and extrude this. And if you remembered, our length for this project was 11 inches, so I'm going to extrude that at 11 inches. Focus this, and you can kind of see now we've got the beginning of our main body panel. And if I go back to my plan, you can kind of see the blue main body panel here. That's kind of the shape we're working for. Now we need to get this angled part at the back. And so I'm going to show you one way to do that. I'm going to turn this over so I can see the bottom edge and just click on it so it looks like this. I'm going to start a 2D sketch on the bottom. And this is like the interior part. You notice the green lines are like inside. They're not including these little edges. It's this part. So my sketch is there. I'm going to project the geometry from the inside like this interior rectangle. Now that includes these lines in the sketch, so that's going to be helpful. Now I'm just going to simply take the line command and I'm going to draw a line connecting from this side of that interior rectangle to this side. I'm going to zoom in. I want that. I don't want this outside part. I want it just like that. Now I'm going to dimension from my new line to the back edge of the air skimmer. That needs to be 3 inches. I'm going to finish the sketch. Now I'm going to kind of angle the view cube so you can see this. And I'm going to extrude this part, but I'm going to cut it. So I'm going that way and just go through all. So it's just going to cut that off. Alright, so now I've removed the part of the main body panel that the rear air scoop needs to fit into. And so now I'm going to start another sketch on this surface. Now if I zoom in, notice it's including that little bit. So that's where I'm going to start the sketch. Now I need to angle the view cube so I can actually see the area that I'm going to sketch on, which is this area. And I'm going to project the geometry from that shape. So I get this little line right here, which is going to be really helpful. And then I'm simply going to click on the line command. I'm going to draw from the top edge, like right there. Make sure you get the right thing. And I'm going to zoom out. I'm just using the mouse wheel to like zoom in and out. And I'm going to move it like approximately right there. And then I'm going to draw another line from the very bottom corner, right here. Drag it over and connect it right there. Alright, now, here's the important part. I need to dimension, hit escape to end the line command. I'm going to dimension, and this back edge, get it right where we can see it, from that end point to that end point needs to be 0.05. Right there. There you go, you can see it better now. Okay, now I'm going to go up. Make sure this, okay, if I dimension from that point to that point, it should be 0.05, and it already is, so like I'm just going to cancel that. I don't want to put it on there twice. And then I can just finish this sketch and extrude that part. Now, how far do we want to extrude it? We want to go to the next part. So I can, one of these options up here is to next. So that one right there, if you can kind of see the mouse that I've got it on. To next right there. And then click OK. Now I have my main body panel with the rear, I call it a scoop, but it's actually like it traps the air in the back of the main body panel. Click on home, you can kind of see what we've got here. Click the different angles, you can see how that looks. And that's about it for the main body panel. Remember the dimension in between these little edges is 2.9 inches, because we're going to need that number when we make the front scoop, but I'll do that in a different video. So, okay, that's it for the main body panel. Make sure you go to File and Save As, give it a name, call it Main Body Panel, put it in a folder that you'll remember, and we'll be set to go. Alright, thanks for watching.